Camera 194 of 365 is this Minolta 150 Riva zoom. I've done a variant of this camera. I think it was a 135 EX version, which has a very similar body, but obviously the 150 has a different lens and a few other things that are different from that previous camera. So let's just have a look. It's a camera that requires, since it's automatic operation, batteries to operate. And the way we put the batteries in is by just lifting the tab, and then we can place a single, what is that battery? Is it a 123? I think it is a 123 battery with the positive terminal uppermost. There we go, and that's the film or camera being actuated. We actually have to turn the camera on by pressing that button, and then that removes the lens cover moves out of the way, and then the camera is ready. We see the flash and focus and light or meter windows there. It's autofocus, so we literally just point and shoot, and as you saw, the flash fires typically all the time, but we can turn that off. We have a button here that allows us it's currently on auto mode, so the camera makes the decision, but we can go through red eye reduction, flash, no flash. We have nighttime with red eye reduction flash, and then I think that's pretty much. Oh no, there's one more. With the no flash button, there is actually provision to add 1.5 stops of exposure compensation, so that's a nice feature. Notice with the camera it has yellow or green rather focus confirmation, and then a red for flash. Okay. And then the other button on the just to the right of the one I've just done toggles through self timer, continuous release mode, and also the provision to do a remote. So presumably one of these windows is for the remote. I don't have that unfortunately. And then we have our rocker button, which allows us to zoom our lens in or out. That's the full extent of the lens, which is 150, so hence the name. And then it retracts. There we go, back into 37.5 millimeter lens. We can do it in increments if we want, I believe, but there's obviously increments that have been selected for us, so we can't go too far astray from those. It's quite noisy when using the zoom, but otherwise that's pretty much it. On the base there's room for a tripod and mid-roll rewind. And I do like the inclusion on the strap of a little pointy thing that allows us to push our film rewind, so that's very helpful. And I presume the other one's to maybe release the battery, perhaps, I don't know. There we go. So that's just a quick overview of the Minolta 150 Riva zoom. So that has been camera 194 of 365.